Tarot is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Full disclaimer in the description box. I'll see you in the video shortly. Enjoy. Hello my stars, it is still the 25th of June. I thought let me just try and get another video out before I wrap up. And I want to ask the cards, I've just seen something on Neil Sean. And Neil Sean basically made a comment to the effect that it looked like Meghan and Harry might be staying at Uncle Charles Spencer's place, because apparently Althorp has been blocked off completely for 2 days in July. So are they going to stay at a royal residence because they have been given the opportunity to stay at a royal residence? I'm going to ask upright yes, reverse no. At the top will be royal residence and at the bottom will be Uncle Charles. So let's have a look and see what the cards have got to tell us today. And again, do excuse the croaky voice, and do excuse the sniffles and the coughs every now and then. I'll try and get through this one without coughing, but yeah, do excuse. And if I do pause, just do know that I've just gone into a little bit of a cough. Let's have a look and see. Upright yes, reversal no. Are they going to stay at Althorp? Are they going to stay at royal residence? Top will be royal, bottom will be Althorp at Uncle Charles's place. Let's have a look and see what the cards are going to tell us. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. We get them all in. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excuse me. Okay, let's have a look here. A royal residence, Uncle Charles. Let's have a look. Remember, upright yes, reverse no. Oh, palace definitely in reverse. Oh, death in reverse. There's the erratic Harry. It's archetype. Being gaslit. Different options. Strength in reverse. Let's do this. 6 of Cups in reverse. 3 of Pentacles upright. There's Uncle Charles, King of Pentacles. 4 of Wands, home. 4 of Swords. And let's do this. And let's reveal the last 2 cards at the top. And then we'll count. We have got 2 uprights here for Royal Palace. No, they're definitely not going to stay at a royal residence. Definitely not. And here at the bottom, Sun in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Upright. Yes. They are going to be staying at Althorp. There's the palace in reverse at the top here, telling us no, definitely not staying at the palace. There is no chance of they staying there because Harry is too erratic. There's many options. But he's not getting what he wants. That's what it's telling me. It's not getting what he wants. There's a strength card in reverse as well. No, definitely not. And he's been presented with something. He's been made an offer, but he is walking away from the offer that was made to him. Here is, look at the Sun in reverse underneath the Hierophant, because he's no longer seen as really as the Sun, and he's going to feel like he can't shine. He can't do what he wants. There is the working on it. They've been working on it for a while. And here is the 4 of Swords. I'm going to say this is their resting bed. This is where Harry feels he can rest, he can recoup. This is where they can celebrate. There's Uncle Charles here. There's an agreement there, but I don't think the children are going to be there. The Six of Cups here, the children are not going to be there. I think the agreement is you can stay there, but no children. And they're not bringing the children. So they are definitely not staying at a royal residence. And I see my camera is not lined up here. Sorry, guys. Let me do that. Definitely the Hierophant. Whereas when I saw the Hierophant and the Death card immediately turned around, I immediately was like, no. Because Harry is way too erratic. He wants options. He wants different options with the Seven of Cups here. And he's got his eye on something, but no. What he wants, I think they want Windsor Estate, and they can't get into Windsor Estate. They're not going to, this strength in reverse, they're not going to let him make his choice. He can either stay at Buckingham Palace, or he can stay at St. James's. One of the two, I think. But he wants more. And here's the sun in reverse. He can't shine. He cannot shine. And it is, he'll be behind walls, behind closed doors. And it is where the family is. But it's not his legacy family as such, as if I can put it this way. If I can put it that way. It's not his legacy family. Let's have a look here. What else have you got to tell us? What else have you got to tell us? There we go. And there's the unsuccessful businesswoman. Look here. Definitely they're going to be staying at Althorpe. Oh. And there was the offer that was made. There's an offer that was made. Tell us. He's the king. There's his father. His father made him the offer. His father made them the offer. The king made him the offer, but they've turned their backs on it. They've turned their backs completely on it. See how it works out? There's no ways he's going to stay there. There's, look at the unsuccessful businesswoman. She wanted something specific. She wanted to be at Windsor Castle. And it's a definite yes. Look here, with the Ace of Wands, it's a definite yes over the King of Pentacles, which is Uncle Charles Spencer. Here's the offer. Okay, the offer that the king has made them. His father's made him the offer to be with the family, and he's walked away from it. Absolutely walked away from it. But it's going to be an absolute, there's going to be no success there. And there's their travel plans. Yes. So there is truth in the rumor that they are, look what's lying underneath them. They're on the outside. They're outsiders. They're absolutely outsiders. With the Five of Pentacles. Uncle Charles Spencer, lock up your silver, lock up your gold. Make sure they can't take anything. Look here. Here we go. Charles Spencer, Diana card. So yes, there's truth in that rumour that they've rejected the offer from the family, and they're going to stay at Uncle Charles Spencer, and it is for their own good. It is for their own whatever they want to get out of it. I will quickly ask the cards quickly. Are they going to try and spin something that the royal family didn't want them there? Are they going to try and spin something that the royal family didn't want them there? Upright, yes. Reversal, no. Yep. Here we go. There we go. There we go. They are going to try and spin something. They are absolutely going to spin something in the lines of that they didn't want to X, Y, and Z us. There's the fire reaction. They didn't want to stay at Buckingham Palace. They're going to say the king didn't want to see them. It's going to cause problems, but they're going to be judged. And there is going to be, they're going to get themselves into troubled water. They're going to get themselves into troubled water there. I don't want to be anywhere near where the king is. They're going to try and spin something. And yeah, we're staying with Uncle Charles, and we've made an agreement. Has this got to do something with the documentary that she's working on? It's just come to me very quickly. Yes or no? Just quickly, yes or no? Has this got to do with the potential document? Look here. Yes, the documentary. Look there. About Diana. They're going to try and swindle Uncle Charles into that. But it's a disaster. It's going to be a disaster. Look here. The aces on the table here. They are going to try and do and work on a documentary about Diana. That's the only way that they can make money now. Oh my Lord. What have we stumbled upon here? What on earth have we stumbled upon here? Oh my hat. It's going to cause fights. There's going to be so many fights. This is going to cause something major. And this ties into the story that, look here. This ties in with the story that's been doing the rounds, that they are wanting to do a documentary about Diana. Yeah, here's the offer. There's money. Look at all the aces on the table. It's the only way they can make money. But there's a tower moment coming. There's a disaster. Look here. They are fools. It's all going to be out of balance, and it's going to rot on the vine. They are trying to wheel Uncle Charles in, but there's going to be no partnership. That is why there's no looking to the future, and it's going to die a death. With the Ten of Swords. Let me just walk this back, guys. Definitely, they are trying to do something with regards to Diana, but it's going to be an absolute disaster. Look at all the aces, the yeses on the table. There's Harry. The truth's going to come out. They're going to be an absolute fool. It's completely unbalanced. going to fall off the wine. This is the offer that is being made with this Knight of Cups. There's going to be no agreement made. There's no future for them in it. It's going to cause fights, and it's going to be the end of them. They're going to push this button too far. They're going to push the button too far. Just a quick one. Is William, upright yes, just one question, one answer, upright yes, reverse no. Is William going to stop this? Is William going to stop this? Upright yes, reverse no. Yes. And there's another card, yes. Yes. And the truth's going to come out. There's legal stuff. There's legal stuff. She's not going to be a success. Wow. How amazing. I mean, I literally just started with this report on are they going to stay at the palace or at Uncle Charles, and it was Uncle Charles. But it is all to do with them trying to swindle and manipulate him into doing something with regards to Diana and the Spencer family. But it's going nowhere, and the cards told us here that William is going to put a stop to it. And I think Uncle Charles is going to see right through it. Just a quick last one. Is Uncle Charles going to see through them? Is he going to put a stop to this? Is Uncle Charles Spencer going to put a stop to this? Is Uncle Charles Spencer going to put a stop to this? Upright yes, reversal no. There you go. Yes, he's going to put a stop to it. Diana's actually going to put a stop to it. Her legacy. Her legacy is going to put a stop to it. Yeah, definitely. He's going to see through it. Really, he's going to see through it. He's going to see absolutely through it. Legally, and the palace as well, the royal family as well, the royal family as well. Yes, the question was, is Uncle Charles going to see through it? Is he going to stop it? Yes, this legality is going to be, and the family is involved as well, and they are in agreement. The family, look at the family is in agreement. Okay, all the uprights. Look at all the uprights. There is nothing going to come of it. Uncle Charles is going to put a stop to it. He's not going to be even interested. He is in agreement with the royal family, with William. And it's there's going to be legal stuff. Just look at all the uprights here. And look here. They're going to be in poverty. They're trying to get out of poverty with this. They are really trying their best. And here's the palace. But they're not going to have any victory. No victory. The devil. So the long and the short of it, they are going to allegedly stay at Althorp, but it's in order for them to try and do something with regards to Diana's legacy. But Uncle Charles is onto it, and it is going to go nowhere slowly. And William is onto it, the palace is onto it. Uncle Charles is going to put a stop to it, allegedly. And the king is not happy. The father is not happy. King Charles, Father Charles, and it's a heavy burden on him. It's a heavy, heavy burden. And that is all from me, my friends. please do pop over to the Buy Me a Coffee over the weekend. It's completely free. The newsletter for July will be out. In that newsletter, I am going to be doing Matariki, which is New Zealand based, and I'll explain everything about Matariki for you guys in there, and on what it means and how you can all celebrate it, be it southern or northern hemisphere. And also pop over to the Southern Star shop on Shopify. Link is in the description. And then also the Buy Me a Coffee link has been fixed. It was broken, so that is now also fixed. So you guys can get in there to get your free copy of the newsletter. I'll speak to you guys soon. Love you lots, and excuse again the croaky voice. Bye bye.